What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. Always appreciated. And last night we did hit 18,000 subscribers on the live stream. So thank you very much for everyone who is supporting and taking something away from the videos, which is most important. So any information, large or small, I will be giving you that information via these videos or the streams. So be sure to subscribe and keep up with any update that we give out. Now, on the 3rd of June, pardon me, on the 3rd of June, the developers put out a FAQ announcement update on a Q&A about what's going on with the game and all the most popular questions. So we're going to go through all the questions. Yes, of course, is Scum coming to console? We're going to go through that in just a second. So these answers are from the developers themselves. I'm hopefully going to be putting them on the screen for you so you can actually see them as well. There's also a link down below if you guys want to check that out. So when will Scum leave early access? So this is one of the questions before we go on to the second one, which is the console one. So just very quickly, when will Scum leave early access? Because this does lead up to it. The answer is uncertain, they say. The original plan is to finish the game by the end of 2019, but as always in development world, there are always uncertainties and unforeseeable circumstances. This is why we refrain from giving exact dates. We are doing something we love here and we want to do it right. So obviously they don't want to mess anything up. There's always going to be teething problems, especially with a development company like this. Gamepoyers, Crow Team, they're doing everything they can to get the game in the best order they can do it without too many bugs, which obviously when there are bugs, they do fix them. This is what they do. And they're doing things that no other devs have done before within a survival game. So it's very advanced stuff, and we really do need to make sure that we remember that, because it's giving us the best experience. So they're not too sure, but hopefully by the end of 2019, that's their sort of plan. But if not, then development goes on. Can't go wrong with that. So the second question is, will Scum come to console? Now, this is a question I get all the time, and I can't really answer it all the time because I don't know what the devs are going to say, but this is what they say. At one point, yes. What point is that? After we finish the PC port and leave early access, we are a team of around 30 people, and shifting our focus wouldn't be fair to the players. So there you go, guys. So they want to finish the PC port first and come out of early access, so they want to go into beta before they even consider porting it over to another console, which they can easily do. It will take, I say easily, but they can do that. It will take a bit of time, but obviously there are a lot of players and there's a lot of people who are asking, is this actually going to be coming over to console? So yeah, I'm guessing it will once they come out of early access, and once the game's actually sort of completed on PC before they actually do anything with it. Now, going on to the controller support. At one point, yes, first we finish all the features so we can have a clear picture how and where we can map the controls for the controllers. So obviously you've got controllers. Let me just show you in game here. So obviously if you hit tab, you got the wheel. This is like a really cool feature, and is a lot of games have who's been ported over to console kind of use this wheel feature. It's a lot easier for people who's using Xbox controllers or PS4 controllers. So you've got all the taunts, and you're going to be using this from a controller. At the moment it's mouse, so I can very quickly go to anything, and just, you know, find something like this. I like some of these, they're pretty cool. So it's going to be a little bit difficult, but you know, it's not something that is impossible to do. So hopefully, you know, it's going to be really exciting if they do bring this to console, because there's a lot of people waiting for it. And as I said, any video or update, big or small, guys, I'm going to just throw it out there because you guys want to know about the console. So when will a new roadmap arrive? Once we finish all that, all that was PR. Missed the last one. Truth be told, Tina is lazy and doesn't want to do it. That's why I love these devs. They're people. They're real people. They're down to earth. So there is a new roadmap that will be coming at some point for the game. So I'm looking very forward to that too. So that should be interesting to see what the new roadmap is going to be like. So if we just scroll down a little bit, guys, don't forget the what I'm reading from here is actually in the link description below. So we're going to go through some of these questions as well. You just released content optimization update. Why not optimization? Why not optimization content update? This is a frequent yet complicated question every patch and hotfix we release. So here we go. Depends on what is finished in time for the release. This does not mean our focus is shifting, it is simply the different people working on different things. If we have a gun that is finished, why not release it? There is also a difference between a hotfix and a patch. A patch is when we add new features and content to the game, and a hotfix is when there is something game breaking that slips through the cracks that needs fixing urgently after a patch. So, obviously, as you can see there, there's certain things they can put in, but they have to put other things in first. So, like, for example, you can't put a healing skill in without, or a medical skill without having all the medical items in the game, for example. Everything, like, the devs know what they're doing with this stuff. They have to implement certain things, and if they've got a plan really far into the future, so to speak, then they have to work their way up to implement all these things, and people go, oh, but this is a small update, why have we got this, what is the point? But there will obviously be a reason in the future to why certain things are coming in. Next question we have is, when will you release the server files? Also a frequent and complicated question. The game is still in early access. This means it is still prone to a lot of changes on all sides. Releasing server files right now would be, in short, a logistical nightmare. We would also need to be wary of hacks and cheats. The more files we release, the easier it is to develop tools for hacking in the game and ruining the game experience for everyone. So not releasing server files seems logical to us for now, yes, and I think for most of us, why would you release the server files when the game isn't even finished? Next question, is G-Portal the only official server provider for Scum? In short, yes. Any other site that claims to provide service to Scum is not supported nor sanctioned by us. So there you go. So if anyone's trying to sell Scum servers, then you know fair well that, you know, G-Portal is the only place to get that. And if you do want any more information on it, go to the Scum Discord as well. You'll find a lot of information down there too. The server I play on is down. What do I do? If it's an official server, you can contact any of the JCMs on the Discord through a PM. We will restart the server as soon as we see the message. So obviously, like I said, guys, get on Discord. Everyone's on there, always willing to help, even the developers. Are there going to be official PvE servers? Official PvE. We will see. If the interest is high enough, we might dedicate a few servers for PvE. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. Some people like PvE, some people like PvP. So, you know. When and why does a wipe occur? When we announce them. There are cases when optimization is needed or we introduce a new feature that requires a wipe. We usually try to avoid them to not mess with the current gameplay, yet sometimes they are necessary. You can expect more wipes until we leave early access. So obviously, again, once they're implementing certain features to the game, certain patches, they may need to wipe to reset everything to get certain things to work and adjust correctly. Now, this is a big thing here, guys. Obviously, we know about the new inventory rework system that's going to be coming in, and how it's going to optimize the game much more. So, this is the next question. How will inventory rework optimize the game? It's a very important one here. Well, one of the biggest hits on server performance right now are chests filled with items. With the new rework, we will have better handling on those items, and it should decrease the server load by a large margin. Now, when certain things load in your vicinity, or when you load a box, you're going to have an absolute ton of loot in there, and that's going to be loaded into the game for everyone, which does decrease performance because the server's now working harder to load everything, remember everything. It creates new lines, all that stuff as far as I'm aware, and just it's basically clutter. It's clutter that they can work on and achieve on. So it's just like sweeping the floor and putting it into a bag and then consolidating it into one area when you need it, so to speak. We have a question here. Want to join the official alpha testing Discord and servers? How can you do this? So if you want to join the alpha testing, so you get to see all the new stuff before it actually comes in, if you contact Dinosaur on the Discord through the PMs, they're going to review your community activity, and they're going to basically sort out with you to get onto the server if you want to be a tester and stuff like that, which is pretty cool because there's nothing wrong with testing all that good stuff as well. So if you want to report a bug, here's another one. I hope you got a coffee for this one, guys, but you know, want to report a bug? How can you do this? You can do this through the Steam forum thread under bug reports. What helps the most are repro steps, video or screenshots you can post your videos by putting them on YouTube as unlisted and giving us the link and the coordinates. Pressing Ctrl-C while in game copies the exact coordinates to your clipboard. So obviously if you press Ctrl-C, like I just said, it copies your coordinates, and if you record it, then that's better information for them about bugs as well. Now here's a big one. I've never got this issue with cheaters in 850 hours or so, whatever I've got in the game. Never had cheaters. Not on the Night Kingdoms server anyway. So it says here, please use this form to report cheaters. This method will be more clear to us and we can investigate cases of cheaters more efficiently. Everything is explained in the form below. Like I said, guys, the link will be below for this, so make sure you save it, put it in, star it on Google so you can actually have it as a page that's saved. Question 15, we're coming up to the end here. Question 15, my microphone isn't working in the game. Before you do anything, please close all third-party software that may be running in the background, such as Discord, RE Live, then check if it works. So if you've got anything else in the background, guys, that's running your Discord, running your microphone, that uses your microphone, turn it all off. That's the best thing you can do first. If not, verify integrity of files and try again. If it is still broken, contact us on Tech Support Forum on Steam and we will do our best to help solve the problem. Okay, so the next question is, cannot change my graphics settings. Do the exact same steps as in 15. Close every other program down. So here's another one. We come up to the end now. My skills are not leveling up. Before writing up a bug report, make sure to check what are your stats. There is a cap on how much you can level a skill under a specified stat. For example, if you have a stat under 2.5, all skills under that are capped at medium level. So that is the skills not leveling up. We did recently do a video about the skills, but that is something that is heavily work in progress. So there will be an actual thing for that soon, and we can go through that together. Increased my X level, yet I still have X deficiency. The way the metabolism works now, it checks what are your levels periodically, so give it some time and see if it removes them. The maximum is till the next server restart. So like if you eat or drink and your metabolism stuff, guys, you got to give it time. Metabolism, it takes time. So don't expect to eat and then all your stats to go straight up, including your minerals and vitamins and stuff. Cannot see other players while in third person. Yes, this is not a bug. There is a system in place that ensures that if you can't see something in first person, you cannot see it in third person. Awareness skill also has a major play in this. So obviously you can't peek, you can't third person peek in this game, guys. It doesn't work like that. If you want to see another player, you have to see them in first person with your own eyes. That's how the game works. Game changing stuff, it works really well. And it's great when you're in a PvP situation because you can't peek anywhere, you can't look over walls, you have to be looking at the player just like you would in real life as well. So guys, I know this hasn't been the most amazing video that you guys have probably seen on the channel, but we're here, we're chilling out, we're checking out all the questions that the devs have been answering personally, so at least we get an actual answer for that. If you did take anything away from the video, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Very, very important. And hit a like on there, and maybe throw a comment as well, get some dialogue going like we always do on the videos. So I hope you did enjoy it. I really do appreciate the time you guys have taken to come and watch this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. I will be streaming tonight on YouTube, so obviously this is where I am all the time on YouTube. So yeah, stay safe, peace out guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.